Hey guys, this is Davis again from Davis Comic Finds, and it's been a while since I've done a video. I'm kind of out of practice, but I have had a lot of pickups in the last, it's probably been 4 or 5 months since I've done a video. But I am still around. I'm still collecting, but I thought I'd do a video. Like I say, it's been a while. So this first video, I've got a couple videos to knock out. This first video is just going to be like my CGC, CBCS books that I sent in. And the CBCS ones are signature verification. And then the CGC are, some signings. Some that I just sent in to get graded. And like I say, some of these have been gone for 12 months. So I've had them for a little while, but thought I'd share and see what you guys thought. I guess I'll start with this stack first. I'll just pull them out of these containers, y'all. So, alright, we'll start with the CBCS. Now I was kind of disappointed with some of these. Some of these grades are way too harsh in my opinion, and CBCS has been really harsh with their grades as of late. One of them I think was damaged at CBCS at some point because it was not as rough as it shows. But these are signature verifications. I sent them in to get the signatures verified. The first one is Amazing Spider-Man 239. This is a second appearance of Hobgoblin. This was got for me by Mr. Rigamortis 86. So Rig got me a John Romita Jr.'s signature and a little sketch, and it came back a 9.4. You can see the JRJR down there, white pages. So that's a pretty nice book. I was okay with that one. I figured it'd be a 9.6, but 9.4 is fair. This one was the biggest disappointment. Even in the condition it's in, it does not look like a 6.5. But these signatures, Randy Emberlin and Mark Bagley. Bagley was gotten by my buddy Rig, and Emberlin by my buddy Tat's Comics. It is a newsstand, but it's a 6.5. Makes me a little sick, but they verified the signature, so but it does not look like a 6.5. It's got some spine ticks, and it didn't have those spine ticks originally, but oh well, 6.5. Here's the second print, Bagley and Emberlin, same story. This one came back a 9.2, nicest 9.2 I've ever seen. You can tell I was pretty disappointed with this CBCS order. Secret Wars number 8. Yeah, it has some foxing on the back, a little rust I see. Signed by Beatty and Zach Beatty. Amazing Murphinator got me the Beatty one. I got the Zach one in person. They came back a 7.5. One of the nicer 7.5s you'll see. I figured this would be low grade, but I figured it'd be at least a 5. But it came back a 4. This one I got in person as well, Neil Adams. Just my favorite Strange Adventures cover by Neil Adams. It's the third appearance of Dead Man. You can see the Neil Adams signature down there. I got this, like I say, in person, so just send in for the verified signature. And how about the nicest 9.2 you've ever seen? I figured this would be at least a 9.6, and I still believe it's closer to a 9.6. And looks like, I know these were pressed, and I see pressable defects on this thing, so I'm down in this corner, so I don't know. So this is the first Miyamoto Usagi in his own title. Verified signature by Stan Sky and the sketch. Mr. Rick Morris got the sketch for me on this one as well. So 9.2. Just really a big fan of Usagi. So those are all the verified signatures. Okay. This one is a witness signature. Art Adams, Mike Mignola, Marvel Team Up 141. His first appearance in black costume. So got the assist from Cholula's Comics on that one. So that one turned out pretty cool. Again, would have liked a little bit higher grade, but you know, is what it is. Alright, next bunch of books. Alright, this was a expanded tier order. I just wanted to send in some books just for grading. I hadn't sent any in a long time. Jonathan Cholula, sorry about that. Cholula's Comics helped me with these as well. Sent some Golden Age and some Silver Age stuff and a Bronze Age book. So the first one I'll show is Action Comics number 25 from 1940. This came back at 1.0. The whole cover is taped. So I mean, it's low grade and it's got its issues, but still presents very well for an Action Comics from 1940. So happy with that one. This next one's from 1948. This is Wonder Woman issue 31. 3.5 on that one. So that one turned out pretty well. I was pretty pleased with all my grades from CGC. Here's Archie issue 55. This is from 1952. The 4.5. Don't do a lot of Archie, but that was a pretty nice one, I thought. This next one's missing the Marvel value stamp, but I thought it was worth at least getting graded. This first appearance of Wolverine in cameo. 4.0. Hulk 180. I'll probably flip that one at some point, because I'm not a huge Wolverine fan. This one I thought would come back more in the 8.85 range, but it didn't. So this is Avengers 62, first appearance of the Man-8 M'Baku. Came back a 7.5. Definitely thought that was nicer than this one, but it also came back a 7.5. This is our origin and first appearance of the Demon, Etrigan. Demon number 1 and a 7.5. Another Strange Adventures book. This is Strange Adventures 205, our origin and first appearance of Dead Man, 4.0. And then this last book was a purchase from my buddy Kyle Rowe. Really pleased with how it came back. This is the first appearance of Swamp Thing, House of Secrets 92, and a 4.5. So that one came out really good. I was not expecting a 4.5. I was expecting more like a 3.5. So really pleased with how that one turned out. Let's see. Next up, let's show these two. I got these two fixed. These two were they put the wrong labels on them. So so this is Amazing Spider-Man number 1 and Amazing Spider-Man movie adaptation number 1. They put Thor labels on them, and I sent them for the Andrew Garfield signing. So this first one was already signed by Tom Holland. Now it's signed by Andrew Garfield with a Spidey label. So you got Garfield down here and Holland here. That's a 9.8. Not as nice of a grade, but I'm fine with it. This one is just signed by Andrew Garfield. It's the Andrew Garfield cover. Came back a 9.4. So pleased with those. Now if I can just get Tobey Maguire, you know, pipe dream probably, but alright. And I'll send in a Spider-Man order. These are all Silver Age Spider-Mans. This was sent in summer of last year maybe. So we'll just start with the earliest number. Amazing Spider-Man 16 and a 3.0. You'll kind of see a trend with these. She's 17 and a 4.0. That's a pretty nice one. That's the second appearance of Green Goblin. This one was a little rough. Amazing Spider-Man 19 and a 2.5. I didn't like the 2.5, so I went ahead and ordered another one and a 6.0, and it wasn't a very high price, so I'll sell the 2.5. Issue 21 and a 4.0. Issue 23 and a 3.5. Issue 24 and a 4.0. Issue 48. Now this is a nice one. Issue 48 and an 8.5. So happy with that one. Issue 49 and a 6.5. Craven cover. And issue 101. This one was a little rougher. In a 4.0. All with that spotty label. Okay. Last bunch of books. I'm flying through these pretty fast. This was the McFarlane Simon. I sent several books to this one. Wanted to get a few more books signed by him. I don't know. I think I'll hold on to most of these, but okay. So this one was raw. This is a second print, I believe. They didn't list it as second print. But this is Batman 423, signed by Todd McFarlane with the McFarlane label, and a 9.4. Actually own several copies of that. Actually, that's my third copy signed. Not all of them were first print, but bought this as a 9.6, sent it in, got it signed, came back a 9.6. Todd McFarlane label. This is issue 298 of Amazing Spider-Man. And this one I bought as a 9.6 and sent it in, and it came back a 9.8. So 299. This is the cameo of Venom. Okay. This was a 9.8. It came back a 9.8. Amazing Spider-Man 314. Always loved the Christmas covers. And then this one was raw. And I got the full Todd on this one, 9.4. Amazing Spider-Man 328. This was raw as well. Didn't pay hardly anything for this. This is the gold second printing of Spider-Man number 1. Came like a 9.8. This was actually in the Great Legends collection, and I bought it from him from an auction years ago, and it came back a 9.8 with the Spawn label, Spawn number 8, that nice green. And the last one, I bought this from Alex the Comic Order, and paid 10 or 15 bucks for it. Flaming Carrot 27, signed by Todd McFarlane in the 9.8 as well. So happy with how those turned out. Those all came back really really good, and really pleased with the submissions. The CBCS was a little harsh. I feel like the CGCs were fair, but anyways, let me know what you thought. That's a lot of books, a lot of slabs. Let me know what you thought. What was your favorite book? And as always, have a great rest of the day.